kayo lunes and then nandito ka nice to good Gabriel kasi Wayman kasi promotion kami nagpapaw din na passion there.
Okay, right, thanks for everybody turning up. There's people came from far and wide, from Dublin, Aberdeen, fucking Paisley even. Everywhere, I mean, so I appreciated everybody coming tonight. Been a bit nervous the last few days, but I'm not nervous at all, you know what I mean? I just want to get right into it. Fuck yeah, that's it. Hopefully bigger things will come through, you know what I mean? I'll always be the gyro. So anyway, so again, everybody, thanks for coming. And I started Blink You'll Miss It podcast 2.5 years ago. Got into it, fucking went out of it after about 6 months through addiction and fucking what else, trouble. Everybody's got odd troubles at their end. And back in June there, I took about a year's rest, I mean a rest in my bed. And I just got out of my fucking bed in June. I went, fuck it, I'm up in Toonheed, you know, Toonheed Towers, not a bad place to fucking stay, you know what I mean? But the main thing is, I'm still alive. So I went out one night, done a wee talk, getting back, and I went, get back out again, because it helped my mental health. Anybody that says I've not got mental health's a liar. I'm a really good liar. So anyway, I went back out a second time, come in a third time, the next morning I says, upload that, and I just continued for June. Just walking about the streets, just talking about my life, and actually, no ramming it down anybody's throat, kind of saying to the young team, well look, see if he's getting any bother, he's got the right plan for that. Well, this is what's coming for you. Go and do what you want, because I'm a bit of a hypocrite myself, because I've done it all, and when you're young, you're not going to listen. You've got to go through life's journey, you know what I mean? 30s, 40s, 50s, even 60s, myself, you know what I mean? But dye my hair, get a toothpick, but nobody's perfect. So anyway, so these wee walks and talks, they help me with my mental health, and a lot of people do make comments, and that's what I actually like. People making comments and saying that this is helping me, you know, so if I can help 1 or 10 or whatever people, so that's it. So, just going to talk a wee bit about my life. I don't even know what I'm going to say, because there's no script tonight, that's the best, because I've done a few podcasts. And if you get a script, you're just going to be tangled and mangled, so I'm not going to do that. So here we go. So I was born in Springburn, and at 6 I moved up to Blackhill, Proven Mill. I ended up going to Ridgeway Primary, Smithycroft Secondary. And the time I reached 14, I used to look out the big house next to Smithycroft. It was Berlin. It became a second home for me. And it fucking did, and I ended up in there at 16 with Borstal, and I was actually looking out the fucking window. It was the M8 motorway. But when I was younger, I don't know, a lot of people know this, it used to be like a big canal, and they took the canal with the motorway. So I was looking there and I was thinking back to when I was younger, you know what I mean? And I could see my man's house. So that was my fucking journey. And then at 16, Borstal. Then it went for young offenders and just gradually went up. So at the time I got to 30, I was kind of call it a skate to big one. A big one to me was fucking 2 or 3 a year. I'd done 3 months, 6 months, 18 months, not to be proud of, but that's the kind of way I was, and ended up in a pub up in Springburn. The time was 30. Good pal of mine's Mick Keeley came up. Michael, rest in peace. Michael came up, he'd escaped for shots, and he'd been on the run for a year, and Mick came into the pub one day, and I was like, for fuck's sake, Mick. And he went, he said, you're interested in a turn, blah, blah, blah. I went, right, this was around about March, April, 91. And he says, look, it's going to be a few quid, it's down in Torquay. I went, fuck, you're not back to anywhere closer. So he says, I'll be back to see you. I went, right. And then he says to me, right, says, I'll make things easier for you. He says, you can be the driver. Because there's a lot of people on YouTube and all that, different things, you know, trolls and people slag you, but you have a bit of thick skin or whatever, so it's not good to even come and go, Blink was only the fucking getaway driver. That's right, it was only a getaway driver. Because Mick asked me to be that, so make that clear, you know what I mean? But everything went wrong. I thought I was going to be in fucking Marbella sipping champagne. I was in the top security net in fucking Belmarsh and Brixton and fuck knows where else, drinking fucking tea. So, see, seeing that reflect back in my life now, I was in, after about 5 or 6 years in the net, I was you know what I mean? And well, I was, we were looking for this, but I didn't know what for. And I went up to shots, I went up with this lassie, you know what I mean? I got a photo took, welcome to HMP fucking shots. I think it was the 19th of February 2003. So I'm out the gate and I says to the guy, I says, can I see the governor? Right, you're supposed to be on the run. I says, I'm on the fucking run. So Audrey Park came down. She went, can I help you? I went, yes. I says, I want to come in. She went, what? I says, the police are looking for me. She went, aye. She says, this is not a bed and breakfast. She says, I never says it fucking was. I just said, I want to come in. The police are looking. She went, you're supposed to be in Spain. She went, you've got a lovely suntan. And I went, aye, no that tan. She went, that's about a tan. I says, that's me Sunset Beach and fucking Duke Street. She went, aye, no bother. So she went, who's this lassie with you? My sister. She went, is it? I went, aye. A couple of minutes later, she went, that's no your sister. I went, aye, it is. She says, she's with the Daily fucking Records, Cara Page. So anyway, I begged her and fucking to get into this nick. Somebody's been in the jail all their life. I'm begging at the fucking gates of shots to get in. And she went, wait, I'm going to take you in, one condition. I went, what's that? She says, don't be ringing your fucking bell to get out. She says, there's no paperwork or whatever. I went, right, Audrey, and I was dying to press the bell. So next morning she came to see me with a couple of the screws and that. She went, oh, you caused me fucking murder last night. You were only in here an hour. I had the serious crime squad up. They're shouting, you've Ian Macdonald in here, right? She says, Ian's sleeping. I said, did you see that? She went, aye. I went, oh, brilliant. I said, I've seen your Vickies when I get out. She went, no thanks. So that was me. I was back in for a year and I was getting back out. I had to go through the parole system and all that again. I was getting back out in 1st April 2004 and I kind of summed my life up. I walked up in the cell and I went, right, fuck it. I went, I'm 43, failed bank robber, been put back in jail for a police intelligence report. I says, I'm going to 1st April, I'm not fucking about. I says all this and about, get back into crime. Who gets back into crime after 10.5 years in a year? Me. So any of the young kids, I think it's the young ones here, that's what I feel. Listen to this, it's not the path to go. You can see there's a few young ones, they've been to Turkey, you know what I mean? So that's the kind of a path I went down for the next 5.5 years, and I had all the things that I tried to get to the robbery. Went to Thailand, St. Lucia, the fucking flats. I don't went to the West End and every kid came into the house. Have a wine, the light and shut up. It's a fucking blink show. I should have done this away back then, but none of this stuff was out there. So that was me then. All came to a head. How did it come to a head? A fucking gangland fucking thing. I was slashed. There was a bomb under my fucking motor. And Danny Dyer was up. You know, ran like fuck. No, I mean, I said, well, it's supposed to be a programme called Dangerous Men. They're too dangerous for it. We're okay. I'm too dangerous, you know. So that's kind of it. That's what I've kind of went and kind of settled in there. I still feel them. So the floor's opened for anybody who likes to ask a question.
Want me to tell the Daisy story? The Daisy story.
What story?
Right.
So,
Are you doing the show? I said even with Fred doing. Blake posted a story on YouTube. He was a bit reluctant to do it. Desi Cunningham, a good friend of his in Cairnreel, God bless Desi. So he was a wee bit reluctant to do the story. And so Big Desi, well no big, he wasn't even that big, he was running around the fucking here in the jail. Ah, he put the headphones on, right? Big Charlie Bronson's trying to get his attention. But Desi can't hear him, he's got the fucking headphones on. So Big Charlie's going fucking tonto. So you get...
I'll tell the story for you.
Charlie Branson.
I'll say, he's trying to say that I went to full sitting when I got to 16 years at Old Bailey, right? This is 93 and I was in this wing in full sitting. So this wee guy with glasses, read the script, could fucking run. He went, how you doing, Ian, blah 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 blah. And after a few weeks we were like, you know, like, this Desi Cunningham, South London, you know what I mean? And so Desi was a bit of a figure. So after about 6 weeks, they asked people who was doing 15 years and over to go to this other wing. So me and Desi just kicking the road for 6 weeks. So me and Desi went out to this wing. The IRA and fucking the Mickey McAvoy and Big Smart, Italian gangs and everybody. So I'm next door to Des and Des says, you want to be in the food court? Whereas you they cook and all that, right? I could tell you did stuff in the night to cook and all that, right? And I couldn't even boil a fucking egg. So I'm with Desi, I was an apprentice. And Desi was the top guy. He came to the Elfin Castle and he was doing 18 years. So everybody's like, I mean, Desi, but this time I'd found out, Fred was trying to say, Desi'd already allegedly, it's a bit of a sad story when I finish this. Desi stabbed Charlie Bronson, who everybody's heard. So you and Desi, I went, aye. So there was one day Desi was doing the cooking and I took a bit of interest and I would do a wee notebook, writing spaghetti bolognese, but he could make better than that. And there was one day I was doing, and this Friday, I'd been on the drink. My sister saw me going, what do you mean you're on the fucking drink? I was on the drink, the hooks and that, right? So I'm running down trying to give my hod and all that. I was sitting with the rat drinking that, right? And I went down and went, aye, he says, wash the pots and that. So I went like that, I'm stunning about and I went like, Ian, where's that sauce? He was making this special sauce for a steak. And I went, oh, I don't know, I've just been washing it. I went, it was in that fucking pan there. I went, oh, it was that. I went, what? I went, you know, get the fucking steak again. So we looked here cell, there was another guy, Bernard Rees for Wales, who had just died there, and Bernie was a top guy for Wales. And me and Desi and Bernie were in the cell. And I went like that typical Glaswegian, the sauce was in the fucking sink. And I just went like, a tomato sauce and brown sauce, I just went like tomato sauce. Desi and Bernie kicked me under the table. And then Desi's like, ah, went, you fucking never get that steak again. I went, right, Desi. But there's a sad story to this about Desi, you know what I mean? When I started dating the Blink Will Miss It, 2.5 years ago, I was staying up in my living room, in fact, with a green screen and all that. The guy I started doing the podcast with, he says, right, you go to IKEA and buy this wee table, 60 quid, I'll get this green screen. He says, transform this into a studio. I was in the clue. So the first 2 or 3 I'd done kind of a stories about Mr. Ferris, Mr. Thompson and all that stuff. So anyway, I begged her and fucking to get into this, Nick. Somebody's been in the jail all their life. I'm begging at the fucking gates of shots to get in. And she went, I'm going to take you in, one condition. I went, what's that? She says, don't be ringing your fucking bell to get out. She says, there's no paperwork or whatever. I went, right, Audrey, and I was dying to press the bell. So next morning she came to see me with a couple of the screws and that. She went, oh, you caused me fucking murder last night. You were only in here an hour, I had the serious crime squad up. They're shouting, you've Ian Macdonald here, right? She says, Ian's sleeping. I said, did you see that? She went, aye. I went, oh, brilliant. I said, I've seen your Vickies when I get out. She went, no thanks. So that was me. I was back in for a year and I was getting back out. I had to go through the parole system and all that again. I was getting back out in 1st April 2004 and I came with something in my life. I walked up in the cell and I went, right, fuck it. I went, I'm 43, failed bank robber, been put back in jail for a police intelligence report. I says, I'm going to 1st April, I'm not fucking about. I says all this in the book, get back into crime. Who gets back into crime after 10.5 years in a year? Me. So any of the young kids, I don't think there's any young ones here, there's nothing. Listen to this, it's not the path to go. You can see there's a few young ones, they've been to Turkey, you know what I mean? So that's the kind of a path I was doing for the next 5.5 years, and I had all the things that I tried to get to the robbery. Went to Thailand, St. Lucia, the fucking flats, and all the West End, and every kid came into the house. Have a wine, the light and shut up. It's a fucking blink show. I should have done this away back then, but none of this stuff was out there. So that was me then. Okay, ahead. How did it come ahead? A fucking gangland fucking thing. I was slashed. There was a bomb under my fucking motor. And Danny Dyer was up. They all ran like fuck. No, I mean, I said, well, it's supposed to be a programme called Dangerous Men. They're too dangerous for it. We're looking at I'm too dangerous, you know. So that's kind of that's what I've kind of went and kind of settled in there. I still feel young. So the floor's opened for anybody who likes to ask a question.
Want me to tell the Desi story? The Desi story?
What story?
Right.
So,
are you doing the show? I said even with Fred doing. Blake posted a story on YouTube. It was a bit reluctant to do it. Desi Cunningham, a good friend of his in Cairn, God bless Desi. So he was a wee bit reluctant to do the story. And so Big Desi, well no big, he wasn't even that big, he was running around the fucking beard in the jail. Ah, oh, the headphones on, right? Big Charlie Bronson's trying to get his attention. But Desi can't hear him, he's got the fucking headphones on. So Big Charlie's going fucking tonto. So you get...
I'll tell the story for you.
Charlie Branson, he's trying to say that I went to full sitting when I got to 16 years at Old Bailey, right? This is 93, and I was in this wing in full sitting. So this wee guy with glasses, nondescript, fucking ruined. He went, how you doing, Ian? Blah, 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 blah. And after a few weeks, we were like, you know, like, this Desi Cunningham, South London, you know what I mean? And so Desi was a bit of a figure. So after about 6 weeks, they asked people who was doing 15 years and over to go to this other wing. So me and Desi just so away for 6 weeks. So me and Desi went out to this wing. The IRA and fucking the Mickey McAvoy, the Big Smart, Italian gangs and everybody. So I'm next door to Des and Des says, you want to be in the food court? Whereas you make cooking and all that, right? You could tell you did stuff in the night to cook and all that, right? And I couldn't even boil a fucking egg. So I'm with Desi, I was an apprentice. And Desi was a top guy. He came to the Elephant Castle and he was doing 18 years. So everybody started, Desi, but this time I'd found out, Fred was trying to say, Desi had already allegedly, it's a bit of a sad story when I finish this, Desi stabbed Charlie Bronson, who everybody's heard. So you and Desi, I went, aye, so there was one day Desi was doing the cooking and I took my interest and I would do a wee notepad, writing with a spaghetti bolognese, but he could make better than that. And there was one day I was doing, and this Friday, I'd been on the drink. My sister saw me going, what do you mean you're on the fucking drink? I was on the drink, the hooks and that, right? So I'm running down trying to give my hod and all that. I was sitting with the rat, drinking that, right? And I went down and went, aye, he says, what's the pots in that? So I went like that, I'm stunning about and they went like, Ian, where's that sauce? He was making this special sauce for a steak. And I went, oh, I don't know, I've just been washing it. I went, it was in that fucking pan there. I went, oh, it was that. I went, what? You know, get the fucking steak again. So in Nuttiers Cell, there was another guy, Bernard Rees, for Wales, who had just died there, and Bernie was a top guy for Wales. And me and I go over the 3 boxes, and I take all the orange ones, and I put them into other cells. All the fucking sweeties in. You go, you bastard, you. So the first time I done the podcast, Blink You Miss It, that was the story I came and done with the IRA, and I was fucking mad at her. And this guy was phoning me up. He'd left a message on my phone, and I went, oh, so-and-so for the Scottish Sunday Sun. So I went like, I said, no, mate, I said, you went, no, man. I said, well, what is it? Thank you, Jamie. Jamie came down to Aberdeenshire today. Thank you, Jamie boy. Not just Aberdeenshire, Dan. And his wee mother, God bless her, she's fucking fighting the battle. Alcohol. Aye, so well, so tell the story about the great result yesterday. For St Mirren, aye, good result for St Mirren. I like to see the buddies doing well. Because I was an inmate along at fucking the Kibble, just along the fucking road there. I think I was 15. And I fucked off. That's what I get lost. But anyway, talking about the rap, you know what I mean? So this guy arrived, Pat Martin for Belfast, and he was in another wing. So Joe and that, and Shuey, and they've introduced me to the guys that used to arrive. So Pat Martin arrived to Belfast, and I've been talking to him for a few weeks, and they were like to me, he says, Ian, I get a letter to your Rangers talk. I says, what for? But this time it was kind of relaxed conditions. In England, was it 95, 96, I went, I said, what do you want to do? He says, I want to go up on Saturday and get a photo shoot and send it to my pals in the maze. I went, Pat, I said, you got one in the nut? He went, no, he says, they'll see the crack. I said, aye, the crack, you're nuts, you want this Rangers talk? Aye, so anyway, I gave him it back a few weeks later. Pat's like, I'm not going to show you the letter. He said, but you know what? I said, what's that? Have you done in, Pat? Done in? I said, they're a 3-day fucking party, aren't they? He's storing fucking ones I with this fucking Rangers stuff. And I mentioned all this in the book and that as well. So that's I'm a Rangers supporter, but a lot of good friends. As I say, I'm not bitter. So there's Alco. How you doing, Alco? Alright? There's another good pal there, Billy.
Molly would like to bring the things. So, if anybody else, are you doing Ricky Boy? You know? So if anybody else has got any more questions. Kevin Lane, aye. I never ever met Kevin, I say, but Kevin's back in now, and he's fighting the fight, you know what I mean? Good guy, he's got family up in the D, so he has. And Kevin's a fucking shocker that Kevin's back in the jail, you know what I mean? And I hope he gets out, so but I think good man in fuck all, you know what I mean? There we go. So anybody else, any wee questions about it? Would you like to say something else? Yeah?
I mean, Black Hole story. Black Hole story.
A Black Hole story. But I'll say, now that Alco's come in, a wee back in 1980, Alco, I was 19 back in 1980, and Alco went about with a certain person from Providence Mill, and he says, well, Paul's saying, what's Mike up to? And he went, oh, he's graduated for fucking car theft, to fucking shoplifting, and he's running out of jewellers. And he says, can you put a word down? He says, he's doing a lot of running around hunting through law. So he came over and went, it's Paul Ferris, that's how I got introduced to him. But he went to that, he was young, 16, as I say, I was 19 in 1980. You know what I mean? 1980, I was living in Portmullen. And at the time, Blondie were riding high, the tide is high, and Alan Wells was rumping to victory that year as well, with a gold medal. But kind of the last year I saw in the Providence, she was rumping to victory as well with a certain Charlie Nicholas. The Providence was a Celtic pub, and